For most people, raising a child is tough. And if you've got two, it can be a handful.
It's bedtime!
But some families don't stop there. And life for them is stretched to the limit.
Joseph, stop drawing on the table!
Who started filling the bath? Meg!
Scotland's biggest families spends over a year in two of the busiest homes in the country.
Sometimes you can't even explain the madness of the house unless you're in it.
Where the shopping lists are big.
Right, should finish shopping away.
The to-do lists are even bigger.
We have 3 birthdays within 1 week.
And the sibling squabbles are off the charts.
As soon as I can, I'm leaving this house for good.
Sometimes things get out of control.
What's this?
We'll see the highs.
Ho, ho, ho! What am I doing?
And lows.
It's kind of inevitable, really, I suppose, when you've got a large family.
Of Scotland's biggest families.
It's chaotic, it's hectic, but it's good. We all have a good time.
It's not bad going, is it? 12 in 17 years.
Dundee is the proud home of a larger-than-life comic book cowboy. And a larger-than-most family. Mum Emma and Dad Roy are parents to Scotland's biggest family.
Roy and I have 13 children.
At the moment, we have 8 still living at home.
Do you want me to say all their names?
Alice, Jennifer, Isabella,
Jonas,
Enos.
Eva, Posey, Meg.
They're all at home. Then Rachel,
Polly,
Annabelle.
This is Sophia and I'm Charlotte.
Don't all live with us anymore. Polly and Michael are married. Yeah, and Lachlan and Milo, their little boys, are here quite often.
Don't do that, Lachlan. She's Poohead.
Don't say Poohead.
So it's a bit of a mad, busy house all the time.
You're not using the sun. Let's put it away. No, I'm not doing it with my hand, probably.
It's the weekend in Dundee, and there's a full house at the Hands. The Hand family have lived in this 6-bedroom semi in the west of Dundee for around 14 years. And even though some of the kids have moved out, there are still 10 people sharing 2 bathrooms and 1 shared family desktop computer.
There's a lot of energy in this family. There's a lot of noise. When they get really hyper, they get really hyper.
Okay. Let me go!
Sometimes that hilarity and hyperness evolves into fights. You know.
Emma and Roy don't plan on having any more kids, so they're sticking with 13. And 1 dog, Buster.
Buster, up!
Emma has been pregnant for over 10 years of her life since meeting Roy through their Mormon faith.
Buster, up!
Well, both Roy and I, he came from a family with 9 children, and I grew up with 6 other siblings.
It's very much a Mormon thing to have big families. Maybe not as big as our family is, but they were encouraged to have big families and very much taught to have big families. And it's not so much taught to have big families, but taught not to put off having children.
I think we always liked it. I think both of us felt that we both wanted a big family.
So there's another generation now because there's the grandchildren. But on top of that, there's all the kind of in-laws and boyfriends and things that you bring into it. You know, so it's an ever-expanding group.
Today, Roy and Emma are babysitting their only grandchildren, Lachlan and Milo. And the 4th oldest Hand sibling, Charlotte, is bracing herself for the first visit home in weeks.
Kind of used to my silence and my peace. So it's it's chaotic, it's hectic, but it's good. We all have a good time. Hi guys. You look so cute. Do you want to get a cuddle? Oh! Such a nice day, isn't it? Where's Charlotte? Where's Eva? Where's Eva? Where's Meg? Yeah! It's good to see them. Like, Milo's talking now and I've not seen him since then, so that's strange.
She's really good. Like, she's really helpful with the kids, and she's really a lot of fun. They all like that. But eventually, they all start, like, after a few days, she's had enough of everyone. They've had enough of her.
For one of the Han children, Eva, it doesn't even take a few days before the novelty of another older sibling in the house wears thin.
I love little ones. I don't love older ones.
You don't like, well, that's because you're the middle child. You're like one of these younger kids that gets bullied by the big ones, yeah?
Exactly why I like little ones.
Do you want the hat on?
So how do you get peace and quiet?
By leaving. That's why, as soon as I actually can and I have the money, I'm leaving this house for good. Well, I want to get a good job so I can get a lot of money so I can get like a big house because I want to have a big family.
You
But
want
not
to have
that
lots of
big.
kids.
I used to want to be mum's family, but then now that I think about it, I don't want them living what I lived.
In what way?
In having so many annoying siblings.
Emma, Lachlan said that if people have a willy, they don't have to wipe their butt. No, I said you don't have the
Milo.
Now we have to
We're going to take as many of the kids that want to go, and the two little grandchildren, they're going to come. We're going to go for a little walk. We need the 2 car seats, which they keep moving from car to car. Like Alice went and picked up Lachlan and Milo from Polly's house, so the car seats are now in her car. We're going to put them into my car.
I couldn't do it, is all I'm gonna say.
I used to do it really well, like when I was in my 20s and had 5 little girls and could dress them all cute and do their hair and enjoy it. Now I'm just like, seriously, the shorts don't go with the t-shirt, I don't care, and you've got a pair of shoes, you're lucky. Jonas is in his bed, Enos is staying with them, Jennifer and Isabella are staying.
For the Hans, a simple trip to the park can be a military-style operation. At least Charlotte knows she can go back to the peace and quiet of her own house at the end of the day.
I'm going to replace all the flooring here. We've ripped up all the flooring here. We're going to put carpet, I think, in here, and I'm putting down some tiles that, like vinyl tiles. I've done it once before and I didn't do a great job, but this is my second attempt at doing the vinyl tiles, so we'll see how we get on.
As Roy cracks on, about 90 miles north of Dundee,
I don't know how nice this is going to be. Not very, probably.
Roy's not the only dad working through his to-do list.
Oh, my. Are you serious? That is literally like something from Aliens.
And the Hans aren't the only big family in Scotland.
That is girl's hair. Things you do when you're a dad, eh?
In Lossiemouth, near Elgin, lives the Sullivan family.
Whose cookie is that?
Mine.
Give me a bite.
Dad Ben and Mum Zoe live in a 4-bedroom house with their 11 children.
Right, so the children.
Elizabeth, Olivia, Charlotte, Isabel, Noah,
Eva, Toby, Mia, Erin.
Charlotte and Isabel are twins.
Yep.
And Lee and Erin are twins. From the minute they open their eyes in the morning to the minute they go to bed, they are full on.
Yeah, just on your feet. Oh.
They're like a little old married couple.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Agnes, she just is the cutest child we've ever had.
Mia, hello, camera.
And last but certainly not least, 3-year-old Joseph is the baby of the family, but not for long. Zoe and Ben's 11 children range from 3 to 16, and all squeeze into this 4-bedroom detached house.
You're going to go and have some lunch? You're going to sit with Olivia? You're going to take Mr. Mal with you?
Right, standard lunch. It's normally things like wraps and crisps and a bit of chocolate, some fruit. They all have their own individual kind of things that they have on their plate, though. And the only person that really knows what they have is Olivia. So when Olivia's not here, I'm stumped. So I have to kind of make it up myself. And I normally get it wrong. Are you going to save some food for everyone else?
A weekly food shop for the Sullivans comes in at around £320. Amongst other things, the family will get through 3 kilograms of breakfast cereal, 12 kilos of fresh fruit and vegetables, 150 chicken nuggets, 30 potato waffles, 50 bags of crisps, and 8 litres of fizzy drinks. And there will soon be more mouths to feed, because baby number 12 is due in 15 weeks.
So the baby is due in April, which I think is April the 10th. But, you know, we're kind of hoping maybe the end of March, because we don't have a March baby yet. So that would fit in quite well, wouldn't it?
Toby, can we get your lunch? So this is the younger girls' room.
There's 11 children sharing 3 bedrooms, and then obviously us in the other bedroom.
Zoe and Ben moved from Oxfordshire to Lossiemouth 9 years ago.
So this is the boys' room.
When Ben was positioned at the nearby RAF base, where he works as an engineer.
Right, so we live in service families accommodation. So we live in a rented house from the military. It's my ambition to buy a house. I really want to buy a house. We've tried to buy a house a couple of times through our marriage, but we've been moved, posted, whatever. We tried to buy a house in Cornwall, then we got posted to North Wales. And then we decided to take a punt on Lossiemouth. And we moved up here 9 years ago and never looked back, really. Yeah, we're going to go to the lighthouse after lunch.
Ben's trying to get everyone ready for a day out to the beach.
Are you actually going to put your shoes on? Or are you going to kick a tennis ball around the lounge? I don't care what kind of ball it is. Go and get your shoes on.
And just like the Han family, trying to get everyone dressed and out the door can be like herding cats.
Yeah. Hey!
Luckily, 5-year-old Leah can do her own makeup.
I used a green pen. And I put it on my finger. See?
Who's not ready?
Well, they can't really put their wellies on yet because they're all covered in sand.
OK, so is everybody else, are they all ready, are they? You go outside and look after the little ones.
Back in Dundee, the Hans have all returned, tired and hungry. So Emma and Eva are setting the table for dinner. But not an ordinary dinner.
It's just called a natural table.
A natural table.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good idea for like a big family, you know, like no dishes.
Natural table.
All the way.
Mommy, I'm doing it.
And then we'll cut that bit. Thank you.
No need for plates or cutlery. The natural table is perfect for large families, even the largest. It's a team effort to add the toppings of chilli, hot cheese, and even Milo is helping with the soured cream.
Here's some over here, Milo. I love you, Milo. Oh, no. Oh, my God.